Alright, that's right guys, I gave you the hint in the last video, race service. Today we're going to be talking about my 2025 Honda Civic Si, all the features and my experience so far of driving it. So starting off from just a quick walk around the whole entire vehicle, it is in that Sonic Gray. Yes, the car is dirty, but it hasn't been cleaned. I've had it now for about a week and I thought it'd be now time to fully do a full review of this car, guys. So far it's a super amazing car to be driving around. Really good on turns and curves, definitely holds down its power and everything, and it's a really beautiful, amazing car. So starting off with the wheels, we have these nice 5-spoke wheels. So these 18-inch wheels are going to be wrapped in the Eagle Sport Goodyear tires. Nice sticky tires, definitely puts down some power for sure. Does have a nice grip. Another good thing and a little feature about this car that I do like is that little SI down there. That's right, these are official SI wheels and they are in the matte black color. It kind of does like it, goes along with the whole matte black look. Me personally, matte black on a car does look kind of cheap. Talking about cheap, we're going to talk about more stuff on the inside of the vehicle, but pretty cool out here. We do have some regular calipers in the front and back, so it's cool it's not disc brakes. And then coming out to the back side, which is a little more different than your normal Civics, we have a dual exit exhaust. I think that's pretty cool for a 4-cylinder to be coming from factory with the dual exit exhaust, and it's actually cut out, not, you know, somebody cutting it out from them. You're going onto the inside of the vehicle. We do have that touchless entry. Also with the lock, you can lock it as well from outside. But coming onto the inside of the vehicle, as we close the door and head inside, we are greeted with the beautiful noise and everything else. Basically with this car, you do have to put your foot on the clutch because it is manual, 6-speed right over here. And hit the start button. After navigation, all that stuff is set up. The only way to start this car and actually get away with it is that you have this electronic e-brake. And then over here you have different driver modes. So from right here you have your normal, sport, and individual. Three different modes that are pretty cool. This one right here, sport mode, that little A button, what is that? So this car, like any other new cars, does have what they call an automatic turn on. So when you do disable it, it's going to be this button right over here. It's in the normal mode right over there. You're going to hold this guy down and it will show you idle stop. So I really do like the SI, definitely. It does have Apple CarPlay, Android CarPlay, all that good stuff, and a lot of different features on there that you can change around. This car also does have heated seats on there, and obviously it says check your rear seats. There we go. You can feel the brake pedal sink down. Another weird thing about this one, in the interior wise, it has poverty buttons. We all love poverty buttons right over there. And then inside the glove box, actually I haven't even touched it. There's some gunk in there, don't look at that, but we have a brand new bag with the lock, all the other good stuff inside there. And then coming out to the engine bay, we are going to be greeted by a 1.5 turbo engine. Pretty sick, SI. The one thing I hate about this is a plastic valve cover right over there, but overall it's a pretty cool car. It does put on a lot of power. One cool feature about the hood, does have this little cutout right over here straight for the vent, straight into that little box right over there. It does scoop out a lot of cool air, keeping the car nice and cool. Talking about cooling now, but these little scoops right over here kind of going into it. A lot of more difference with the 2025 compared to the 2024 model SI. These ones don't have the weird little front, how do I say this, front like insert right over there. I do like how it's kind of exposed on the bottom. I wish it all was exposed. Maybe even take a little Dremel, cut all the little holes out and everything. It's gonna be a lot of work. The intercooler is pretty massive right over there, but then these little scoops right over here scoop air straight down the side, keeping those aerodynamics pretty flowy all throughout the car. Looks pretty sick. I do like that modern touch to the 2025s. It has those really nice headlights as well. It looks super cool in the Sonic Gray Pearl. So something else that's super cool is this little tiny light bar right on the very top. Now this acts as a basic rev limiter. The car is driving in sport mode. Basically it acts as that, so it will blink a bright red if you are putting too much RPMs. And then the other thing is about this car too, it does have an automatic rev match, which yet I have to explore how to take that off, because coming from the Abarth and coming from the Nissan, I'm used to rev matching myself. That way I know my RPMs of the vehicle. I guess now a little more into the center console, you do have a nice size pocket right over here to put a lot of stuff inside. You also have a couple different cup holders, this little carbon fiber weave look-alike. And also on the back seat, you do have this little pull down right over here, which also has cup holders, which is really nice. You do also get these beautiful red and black stitched Si seats, standard, and they are heated. So later on, back at night, in the cabin, guys, had some thought and thinking to do. Now this car does come with 200 horsepower from factory, 190 foot-pound torque. It is a lot of power that I have upgraded from. I'm pretty sure the Fiat is around 210. I always tell people 210. It's got a lot of stuff done to it. We're not here for that review. We're here for this review today. And is the 30,000 plus worth for the Honda Civic 2025 Si Edition? Yes, I think honestly, personally, it is worth the money so far. It's got really good technology. It has the beautiful touchscreen in it, nice interior. It feels very, very comfortable. There's a lot of leg space for people who are tall. There is a lot of room too for if you are a fluffier person. So definitely, I feel like this is a really, really good car if you want a sports car that isn't too expensive. And even the dash, which I like the most, is very simple. It's very clean. It's not big and bulky where you can't exactly see over it. Kind of reminds me of the Fiat dash, just barely a little bit. As you can see, it just has that one little hump, which I like a lot when a dash is very simple like this. The touchscreen is a little bit weird, something I really don't like, but it is a modern car. It is a modern touch to it. Of course, a lot of them have those hexagonal vents. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this review. I'm probably going to include a few clips of some exhaust notes here at the very end. So enjoy those notes. It's basically going to be into the sport mode and then the regular human mode. So enjoy those noises. Alright, so here is normal mode. And here is in sport mode. So for stock exhaust, it sounds pretty good in sport mode. Now inside the cabin, currently we are on the normal mode. So even inside the cabin, guys, it's not going to be super, super loud. I'm going to switch it right now to sport mode, and I'm going to do some pulls inside the vehicle. Now, this is all performed in a safe area. Of course, safe spaces, right? Now, it does make a big difference when you are driving in sport mode. I don't know if you guys can hear it in the background, but it does give a little more rowdiness to the exhaust note. So it sounds pretty cool. Inside the cabin is pretty quiet. Of course, you're not going to hear a lot of noises from the outside, but I hope you guys enjoy the full review of my 2025 Honda Civic Si. It has a lot more stuff coming to it. I hope you guys enjoy all the videos coming up as well. Make sure to smash that subscription button, guys. As always, stay safe and stay chill.